Hey.
Hey. So just before, and I'm so sad we didn't get this recorded, but just before
I don't know.
we went and started recording, Missy had a teeny little spider come down from the ceiling, apparently.
Was not teeny. It was
Well, it had to have been somewhat teeny in order for it to fit in.
I know.
It made a home inside of her computer, her little laptop machine. So it must have crawled in between the keys. So now she's like, do I press the keys? No. Then ew. But then also she doesn't want it like laying eggs in her computer, because one day she'll just be like typing and suddenly little baby spiders will start crawling out. You know what's probably worse? And I mean this in the most complimentary way. This upcoming episode.
I'm gonna have to salt and burn this whole thing.
If I was that scared, I wouldn't leave my feet on the ground. Right. Everything would be after me, so I wouldn't even want to lean against a wall. I would be in the center of the room, on top of the bed, standing up.
Well, sorry to be the one to break this to you, pal, but John died more than 2 years ago.
Gotta do that. Gotta tell
Who is
everybody.
this?
I'm his son.
No father listed on the birth certificate. He's an
I
Eagle
don't
Scout,
like that at
graduated
all.
from high school with honors.
Sucks he's got a demon in him.
Hi. Welcome to Cousin Oliver's.
Thanks.
Can
We're
I?
actually waiting on somebody.
Thank you.
Every single girl in this universe looks like extremely attractive.
I know, right? What else is new?
Once the Jesus juice, this evil bitch is gonna be in a world of hurt.
And what if he's not possessed?
Then he is a shapeshifter. Look, either
Good
way,
stuff, that one.
this thing is gonna bleed. I mean, using Dad as bait.
There's an entry in Dad's journal from January of 1990 saying he's headed to Minnesota to check out a case. That's roughly, about 9 months before the kid was born.
Coincidence.
Coincidence. Next 2 pages in the journal, torn out.
Well, now I'm thinking about Dad's sex. Stop talking.
Maybe you slipped one past the goalie.
Dude.
Adam?
How'd you know my dad?
Not okay with this.
How did he die?
On the job.
He's a mechanic, right?
A car fell on him.
When's the last time you saw John?
I don't even know. It's
Not happy.
a couple years.
Why'd you decide to call him now?
I didn't know who else to call. He's the only family I got. My mom's missing.
Really? I'm sorry. For how long?
My mom's a nurse, and Dad came into the ER pretty torn up. A hunting accident or something. I knew his name. John Winchester.
Well, when'd you finally meet him?
When I was 12, my mom had one of his old numbers, and after I begged her, God, 24/7, she finally called him. When John heard he had a son, he raced to town. I mean, he dropped everything. He drove all night.
There you go.
Thanks.
I know it is his son. I'm just not happy with it.
Called when he could, but still. He showed me how to drive. Dad, he had this beautiful 67 Impala.
Oh, this is crap. You know what? You're lying.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm sorry, but who the hell are you to call me a liar?
We're John Winchester's sons. That's who. We are his sons.
Nice, Dean. Real nice.
I've got brothers.
No, you don't have brothers. Look, man, I don't know if you're a hunter or what kind of game you're playing here.
I have never been hunting in my life.
Whatever. I'm out of here. Come on, Sam.
I can prove it.
He took you to a baseball game?
Yeah, when I turned 14.
He took you to a freaking baseball
It's
game?
not like their mother was in
Yeah.
his life.
Why would that do with you on your birthday?
It's more than reasonable now that I think about it. It's really
Adam, you
not
said you
that
called
bad.
Dad because your mom was missing?
Well,
Yeah.
How long has she been
he
gone?
did everything with
3 days.
Adam that he never did with them.
Oh, that
Who's left
sucks.
Christmas here?
He took
Mr. Evan
Adam
Nancy, our
to a
neighbor.
baseball game
Saw her
on
come
his
home
birthday.
Tuesday night, but she never showed up to work on Wednesday.
Did you call the police?
Mom's supervisor at the hospital did. And then I
There's
drove down
pictures
Wednesday.
of John and Adam's mother around the house
Ugh.
that he'll never have with Mary because Mary was burned alive.
What'd the cops say?
They searched the house. They didn't
They
find
had a
anything.
normal life. Go off,
She
leave
wouldn't leave
Sam and
without
Dean
telling
in a
anybody.
hotel.
Dean, what else can you tell me about Dad?
You don't want to know.
Yeah.
In 1990, there were 17 grave robberies in Wyndham. take it easy.
No, don't tell me to take it easy, okay? My house is a crime scene. My mom's probably dead, and you two. You told me to call the cops, but you gotta bail before they show? So who are you really?
We're hunters.
Sammy.
He deserves to know, Dean.
What do you mean, hunters? Basically, you're saying that every movie monster, every nightmare that I've ever had, that's all real.
Godzilla's just a movie.
There's
hunt
one.
So did Dad.
Okay,
Okay, that's it.
what am I supposed to say?
That we're liars, that we're crazy. Nobody just says okay.
You're my brothers.
Wait,
What's up with
good
my mom?
boy.
We're not sure. Something's in town stealing bodies, living and dead, but we don't know what.
He lost his mother. Maybe we can understand what that feels like.
Why do you think Dad never told us about this kid, Sam? Huh? Why do you think he ripped out the pages?
Because
he was protecting him.
Dad's dead, Dean.
It doesn't matter. He didn't want Adam to have our lives, okay? And we're gonna respect his wishes.
Do I get a say in this?
No!
No. I'm gonna teach you a few things.
Dean said.
I know what Dean said.
What? He's like,
I know what it's like to want
I
revenge.
never had a little brother. I'm excited about it.
Joe was a cop.
Deputy. For a little while.
He didn't happen to work the grave robbery case back in '90.
He did. Joe was the one who found those bodies. He got an award for that.
Ever tell you how he did it?
Most of the time, I'd say good, solid police work. But after a few beers, he'd admit he had a little help.
From who?
A specialist.
What the?
Like, he should be really spazzing out at this point.
Yeah, you should. You should be a little bit more overwhelmed, probably.
Oh no! Oh no!
Damn!
How weird. It just like takes you underneath.
Like stuff underneath stuff.
Why does that spot in their house lead to the sewer? That seems odd. Why would you have that underneath your bed?
See anything?
Everything goes to the ocean.
You want to use the kid as bait? That's why you want to stay here?
Maybe this thing will come back. You train Adam. Get him ready.
He could die, Sam.
We could all die, Dean.
He could die
Even
if
we
you
kill
don't
this
train
thing,
him.
There are tons of
That's
other
the
freaks
thing.
that want revenge. On Dad, on us. What if they find the kid instead and he's not ready?
I'll do it. Whatever it takes. I'll
Dean,
do it.
like, why would
I
you
wanna
fight
do it.
this at this point?
Gotta do something. You can't just leave him.
You got a girlfriend, friend? Not anymore, you don't. You can't have those kinds of connections.
He's
Ever.
speaking from firsthand
They're
experience.
witnesses. You'll just put those people in danger, get them killed.
Dad gave you that exact same speech, remember? It was just before you ditched us for Stanford.
Yeah.
You
Look at
hated
that.
Dad for saying that.
Someone's
Is that why you were
grown.
quoting him?
And you're going to punish him
Yeah,
for it?
well, turns out Dad was right.
Since when?
Since always.
Adam doesn't have to be cursed.
He's a Winchester. He's already cursed.
No, whatever's hunting Adam, I'm gonna find it.
You already looked everywhere, Dean.
Well, then I'll look again.
Well, I guess you're stuck in that town then for a while. I mean, what are your decisions here?
Oh, look, more small spaces. Yay.
At least you can stand up. I'm 6'2". Like, there's so many reasons why small spaces don't work for me.
But see, he's still underground, which is not great.
No, that only adds to it, because then there's the idea that it could crash in on you. And
Exactly.
interesting choice. Hey, there's a hole. I'm gonna shoot down it.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's how we suffocate ourselves.
This thing's coming. It's coming through here.
Mom?
No.
Mom!
Adam! Wait!
No, dude.
Adam, step away from her!
Sam, what the hell?
She's not your mother!
What is going on?
Oh no. Is that his mom?
It's really her, okay?
It's not.
Mother's dead.
Dude, it's not.
Blood in the bed!
Adam,
Shoot it!
he's crazy. It's me.
Adam! Look, that's not your mother!
I know.
Oh my god, so the brother is already dead. Oh, that sucks. I actually thought there might be a chance of brother to go with them. That'd be cool.
Ghouls don't usually go after the living. See, you're just filthy scavengers, feeding off the dead in the form of the last corpse you choked down.
And their thoughts, and their memories.
Yeah, well, we are what we eat.
Monsters.
Use that word a lot.
I'm so disappointed.
I don't think you know what it means.
His blood, it tastes different.
Her father was a monster? Why? Because of what he ate?
He was no monster. But the thing that killed him was a monster named John Winchester.
Oh, so sad. So fun.
My brother and I grew up on our own. At least we had each other.
Yeah, I don't get that.
You and your brother.
Well, he's saying
Inseparable.
they're saying that their
Actually, it was
monster
very hard to get you
ghoul
on your
dad.
own.
Like you said, Sam, the only
Only
thing you
8
can count
dead
on
bodies.
is family. We're gonna feed on you nice and slow, like we did with Adam.
Oh, and by the way, he really was your brother.
That's horrible.
You should know that.
God, it's amazing that these two ever make it to another episode. The amount of violence that happens to them
The more
alone.
you
Like,
struggle, the faster you're gonna bleed out.
Feed their ghouls!
oh my God. Like, how are they not in the hospital every episode? Like, he should be super lightheaded at this point.
Oh yeah. I mean, I am. It is upsetting. Yeah.
That
But he
sucks
didn't
that
really know him.
That's true. But man, it sucks.
Ghouls didn't fake those pictures. They didn't fake Dad's journal. Adam was our brother. He died like a hunter. He deserves to go out like one.
He didn't actually die like a hunter. He died like a victim. He already suffered that pain. Why let him? Why go back?
Yeah, and he never had to do the hunter life or. You know.
Right, and he never went to hell.
Dad butted heads so
Best
much.
thing right now is just to let it be.
You two are practically the same person.
Used
I
to
mean,
be.
I worship the guy, you know? I dressed like him. You were more like him than I will ever be. And I see that now.
Thanks, Dean.
Take that as a compliment.
Indeed.
You take it any way you want.
That's rough.
That was kind of like their last connection to John in a way.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't know they had it,
Right, sure, but still.
but it's still rough to know that you had a brother. Didn't matter. He's long gone.
And you never even met him.
And he died in a horrific, horrible way. But good news, he's in a better place now. No need to bring him back from the dead because,
No.
yeah, it's not a favor worth calling in any way.
No, and I mean, especially because the way he died was so terrible.
Yeah, what's done is done.
And he would live with that memory. So who even knows how he would come back? Like, you don't know when he if he were to
Bringing
come
him back would be a selfish thing and not
Yeah.
even a worthwhile selfish thing.
They don't even know what kind of a person he was to
Right.
begin with, and if
Right.
they would even like him because they never met him.
Right.
And then also, like, what kind of a person, like, when he would come back, like, what trauma would do to him?
That was quite a roller coaster, an emotional roller coaster of confusion and questions. And it was like, oh my God, this is cool. Like, he could totally go with them and be the third Winchester because this is, the Winchesters. So you're like, but it's two brothers. I'm like, no, it's just brothers. And he is one of them.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. That's true. That could have been cool to, like...
It would have been neat, for Sam to have a younger brother. And I just think, which is bittersweet because it's kind of like, oh, good, Dad got to have that. But also, like, a little bit of, like, I would be a little also mildly jealous of the greener grass because it's like, oh, why did he get this and we didn't? And, it goes both ways.
Oh, for sure. I mean, you can tell definitely that Dean is
very,
Absolutely
at least
jealous.
mildly bitter about it for
Oh,
sure.
I think
like,
he's definitely jealous.
yeah. Well, that was a twist. Didn't
I
see it
know.
coming.
I
Didn't see it
know.
coming.
Yeah.
For like 2
bad.
seconds there, I was confused, and I was like, maybe that wasn't their mom, but obviously they showed it, and I wasn't sure. Like I wasn't sure if it was just a random woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then he turned on them before I saw his dead, ripped apart body.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe he's the monster and the mom's still alive, which is also disappointing because who cares about her? Like,
Yeah. But then it's like, no, they're both terrible. And
yeah, they're
everyone's
both
dead.
terrible.
And everything is sad now.
Yeah. But also
Yeah.
kind of relieved that that's all taken care of, but mostly disappointed because cool twist, but dang.
I
that
know.
stinks.
But
Yeah.
having a third brother is still pretty super.
Oh, absolutely, naturally. I just talked over you.
Should we do it again?
Nah, let's keep.
No.
Yeah.
Are
It's
we
rough.
any good at this? It's like we didn't do this. But you know what? If you want to see if we're better at it, like, subscribe, and stay notified, and go over to Patreon.
Patreon, yeah, and
Yeah, we
if
get
you're
better. I
bored,
promise.
There's
It's
other
fine.
episodes
No,
over there
you
too.
check those out. They're
Yeah,
better.
right over there.